My name is Janine Hall. I have been impacted by domestic violence and gun violence. I was in a domestic violence relationship in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from Chicago, but I have moved to Atlanta. I met this gentleman. We had been dating for 3 years, and the first 2 years of our relationship was actually great. I mean, I got to be honest, it was great. But the last year of the relationship, it was like, it started off being weird and then it just got bad and it went to worse. I met this he went from burning my clothes to bringing women in my house, lying, saying they were his relatives. They were actually women he was dating. Went from, smacking to stabbing. He stabbed me 23 times. It went to stabbing. It went to pistol whooping every day. Stitches here, stitches there. Every time, like, he would abuse me. It would be so bad, it would look like I got jumped on by like 6 or 7 people, not knowing that it was just one person that did all this to me. Out of all the things that he done to me over all these years, over that whole year, the only thing that he let me go to the hospital for was the 2 stitches that I had to have right here in my face. A lot of this marks and stuff that's on my arms and back, my face and my head and everything, literally had to, heal on its own. People ask, why didn't you leave? It was fear, because he was the type of person, if he said that when I catch you, I'm gonna punch you in the throat, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, trust me, when he find you, he gonna do exactly what he said he was going to do. So that was one thing that I was terrified of. This one particular day, I just got tired of it because I felt like this man was going to kill me if I don't get away from him, because it was not looking good. So I went, got me a purple 96 Lumina. I drove home to Chicago. Like, literally, I left everything in my apartment. So I forgot that my mother used to send me care packages all the time through UPS. So he tore the address off of the box and got on a Greyhound bus and found me. I was walking down my mom's parking lot one day. All of a sudden I just hear, Nina. And I'm saying to myself, nope, there's only one person I know with a voice like that. This cannot be him, God. Please, Lord, don't let this be him. So I got to running down my mom's parking lot, trying to open the door, my keys fumbling, I keep dropping stuff. So he finally caught me and held a gun to my back and told me that if I don't go in the house and tell my mom that I lied about him, that he was gonna kill me and her. And I'm not gonna lie, at the time I really didn't care about me, because I felt like, hey, you almost trying to kill me anyways. I just wanna take my mother. So I went in the house and I told my mom that I lied about him. Maybe like a day or so later, my mother had to go to a doctor's appointment. He took my phone that I had, he took everything. So I couldn't call my mom and tell her, what was going on. So he took this gun, held it to me. He was like, you going your ASS back to Atlanta now. So when we got to Atlanta, he pulled me out, drugged me out the car. He started fighting me and beating me so bad that his mom literally came outside. His mom called the police, ended up staying with his mother for like a day or so. Went to my house. I'm walking through my apartment. All of a sudden, when I got by the bathroom, when I walked a little bit past the door, I just felt this force that was on my neck that was so strong and it was so powerful. It was him choking me, strangling me from the back. I remember going in and out. I can remember a light, a real bright light that I'll never forget as long as I live. I was trying to fight the light, trying to fight it, but I couldn't. I was waking up. They were like, Janine, Miss Hall, we thought we lost you. We thought we lost you. And I'm like, thought you lost me? I'm looking like, what happened? Safe to say, I passed away and came back to life from domestic violence, August 18, 2001. When I was going through domestic violence, I didn't have like a one aim. I didn't have like an Illinois coalition of this, that, and the other. You guys provide hope. You guys provide love. You guys provide knowledge. You guys provide strength for women, for men, for people, for their families, not just for survivors, but for their families. because they're going through, because a lot of people didn't make it. I have started a nonprofit called Purple Pieces. That's what I do. I go rescue men and women out of domestic violence. And I connected with these warriors of domestic violence, like in all over, like in all the 50 states, like Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi. When I tell you, it has been the most beautiful thing. I keep up with them on a daily basis to make sure, I stay contacted with them. If you know someone that's going through domestic violence, or if you are going through it yourself, please contact me. Purple Pieces, Janine Hall. The number is 708-674-6022. I have an email. It's my name, Janine, JANINEHALL 42 @gmail.com. I have a radio show we do every Monday night. It's called Voices Behind the Pens, with an S. We do poetry on my show. For those that are experiencing domestic violence, is one thing that you have to do, and this is really, 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 really important. You have to get you an exit plan. You have to get an exit plan, and you have to stick to it. Don't worry about being fearful of a person. You have to get your power back, because that's all it is. Once you take your power back and say, enough is enough, I'm not going to let this happen to me anymore, then you're able to control your own life. And once you take the control away from the person that's abusing you, you'll be able to take your power back very easy. My name is Janine Hall, and I'm in the fight to end domestic violence and gun violence.